Hi, my name's Kylie Warry, author, speaker and trainer. My passion is teaching people how to communicate authentically and effectively in any situation. Have you ever experienced what it's like when people speak without thinking? I'll bet you have. We all have. This is a perfect example of poor communication. Poor communication can kill relationships. Think of an example of poor communication. Perhaps you reach out to someone and they shrug you off or ignore you. Maybe you expected an apology but it never came. Maybe someone gave you some harsh and unfair feedback. Maybe you were sharing your heart and they spoke over the top of you. Or perhaps it's always about them. Regardless, poor communication is frustrating in the least and deadly at worst. The word poor means to lack sufficiency or of low quality, but the word poor is not strong enough to convey the potential damage and destruction that this type of communication can cause. I call it cancerous. This type of cancer can affect each and every one of us on a daily basis. It can ruin self-confidence, friendships, relationships, and workplaces. I could stand here and say I'm about to give you the cure for cancer. Well, actually I am. Cancer affects 1 in 4 of us, and this number is growing. But let's think about cancerous communication. Who's ever felt misunderstood, confused, unheard, undervalued, unable to say what they want, or fearful of a conversation? See, cancerous communication affects us all. But what is cancer and how does it relate to communication? Cancer is basically uncontrolled cell growth that affects the functioning of normal cells. The normal cells eventually are no longer able to function and the body begins to die. I liken this to poor communication. Words, looks, a tone imparted without thinking, an apology not said, a frustrated voice, a concerned voice to the wrong person. And who's ever avoided a difficult conversation? Who's ever apologised in their head? Not very effective, by the way. And all of these are small in the beginning, but without intervention turn into uncontrolled toxic growth that affects the normal functioning of your relationships. You know, one of the best gifts you can give yourself and anyone else is to understand someone and accept them as they are. Understand yourself, your communication DNA, that is your strengths and your challenges, and begin to understand others. Add in a little bit of grace, and together we can cure cancerous communication. If you would like to know more about how to learn what your communication DNA is, then head to kyliewarry.com/work with me. You can also get in touch via our website or Facebook, so please do. Until next time, care, connect, and be a conscious communicator. Let's change the world we live in, one conversation at a time.